Okay, it should be going live now. And Dr. Joyce is here.
Okay. Okay, awesome. So Dr. Joyce is here. We just want to welcome everybody. Today is a super special day for Med Missionaries. So we have great news, something to announce and to go over is so I would like to start with a word of prayer, and then Dr. Joyce can tell to people that don't know us a little bit of the history, why we do what we do. So, but I'm going to start with a word of prayer. Okay. Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for this meeting. Um, and I just want to ask you that your presence is with us, that everything that we said will be to glorify you, and everything that we do also will be to honor you. And so I just want to ask to bless everybody that has joined this meeting, and that we can have a blessed time. In Jesus' name, amen.
Okay, this is this is okay. You gave me this, right? You want it? No, just buy new one. Huh? You want to buy new one? Yeah, I go buy new.
Mercy, I think we have to mute maybe some people, huh?
Yeah, I just did.
You just did. Okay. So maybe people can mute themselves, and want to welcome everybody here. As Mercy said, thank you so much for joining us. And for those of you who've never been with us, maybe you can put into the chat before if you are totally new to Med Missionary and you don't know very much, or what your background with us has been. For those of you who don't know us, Mercy and I started doing podcasts on Saturdays, Sabbath afternoons, in 2020. And this was during the time of the pandemic when it first started. Crystal said, never heard about it until an hour ago. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. That's wonderful, Crystal. So for those of you who don't know us, we came out with a cookbook. Mercy, do you have the cookbook with you by any chance? Maybe you can share with people what it looks like. And that was sometime around 2018 or 19 that we came out with this cookbook. It's a whole foods plant-based cookbook, and it uses a very therapeutic way of eating. We promote mostly organic. We make all of our own foods. We make our own breads and all of our vegan cheeses and this kind of thing. And we try to help people learn how to soak and sprout to try to decrease inflammation. We try to make digestion as easy as possible so that the immune system is not so heavily impacted just by all the meals that we're eating. We teach people about how to eat, how to eat 2 meals a day instead of 3. We teach people about what to do when they're traveling, about their food. And we just try to make it so that people are able to make healthy living a reality. Try to help you get over some of these obstacles and try to help you with the mindset for having, that victorious living, so that you don't feel like you want to do something and you're unable to do it. And we really believe that when we do these things, that we do it by God's grace. And so we're teaching people how to trust in God through all these things. Now, we started doing this, Mercy and I started doing this around 2017. And the reason that we were doing this was because when we got sick and when we were diagnosed with leaky gut, there wasn't that much in the Christian church, as well as within our church, the Seventh-day Adventist Church. And, we got a few things. Like, some people thought that this way of thinking was a bit too much. There were some people who thought, maybe people who had our kinds of issues, that these types of things were in our heads. And then we had people, mostly in the non-Adventist community, who believed us, but felt that for us to get better, that we needed to eat based upon an evolutionary way of thinking. We needed to eat a paleo way. And so we believed that if God truly is the creator and is the God of science, that the things that we believe in the Bible should be supported by science. And so we wanted to share that research with people. We wanted to share the biblical principles with people that would give them the best chance of success. And we wanted to be part of a work of sharing Bible truths with people in a very practical and tangible way, especially evidenced in the lives of people who are getting better by living a life that is victorious and sticking with biblical principles. We didn't want to see people who felt like for them to get better, that they had to deny that there was a creator God and eat according to an evolutionary philosophy. We felt that that would be... Now, someone is sharing their screen. So if Davina can help this person unshare their screen. Davina, let me see.
Okay, let me just try that. Maybe if I...
Oh, okay. I
There.
can stop participant sharing there right
Is that
now.
good?
Yes, thank you. So what I'm going to do here, that's the thing about when we do these programs on Zoom, sometimes people aren't used to how to use Zoom, and we can see things like this happening. So thank you for your patience. In 2020, when the COVID pandemic began, we saw that there was a big push for vaccines by many in the general public, including pastors and even people who were interested in whole foods, plant-based living, and people who were interested in biblical principles. And we thought maybe there is not a clear understanding of what these principles are, even by people who really love the Lord and believe in the Bible. And so we wanted to have a platform to study and explore these principles more, especially what does it mean to believe in the Bible and biblical ways of healing, God's ways of healing, especially in times of crisis and pandemics and this kind of thing. And we started sharing about natural remedies. We started sharing about the importance of food, especially in regards to optimizing the immune system in times of pandemics and these types of things. And we helped many people make it through the crisis, and even people who are very chronically ill. And so in 2021, we decided to start an online training program to help people who wanted to learn how to eat in a way that would optimize their immune system and learn how to improve not only their own health, but once they had an experience, that they would have a testimony to share with other people, and they'd be able to now share their knowledge as well as their experience with other people. Now, for those of you who don't know, I am a medical doctor. I work as an ophthalmologist here in the Pacific Northwest. Mercy is a nurse, and she worked as an IV infusion nurse for people in the autoimmune field for many years. And then she quit doing that in around 2020, 2021. And she started doing health coaching and was coaching people how to eat this way, along with doing her lifestyle center. And so what we do in the program with the coaching is based upon what Mercy does, as she helps people improve their health as a health coach. And so we are wanting to teach people what we do, the information, how to do it, how to implement things, but also in the context of you thinking about how you're going to help somebody else down the road. And so that's why this is called Med Missionary. So that's how we started. And now we're on our 16th class. I hear we've had more than 1,500 people come through the program. And so we are starting on Sunday with our 16th program. It's going to be another 6 weeks of live 2-hour lectures. And then you're going to have a number of videos that include food demos and the science behind what we do, health in the Bible, and the history of the health message within the Seventh-day Adventist Church, and this type of thing. So that's a brief introduction, and Mercy probably wants to share a number of other things.
Yes. So regarding our program, every time we do a program, we try to upgrade it. So it's not the same program, but we try to add more things. The more we learn, the more we share. So for this program that we're going to have starting January the 7th, which is going to be this Sunday, we adding some programs. One is going to be, we have videos on therapies. So a lot of people have been asking, we want to do how to do poultices, hydrotherapy, things like that. So we adding it's almost 20 therapies that we're gonna add it into our program. So when you sign up, you will have all those therapies. People that are in our membership, which is after you take the course, you can sign up for the membership, or you can do both at the same time. So you will have the information for this coming program. So we will have all those therapies that we have done. These are therapies that we do at GF Restore, our lifestyle center, because when people come, they're sick, they have special needs, and they require different types of therapies. So we like to share with you what we do there. There's something else that we're doing. We have started a series on how to start a lifestyle center and how to do detox. And we have all those materials available right now. We almost at the end of the series. We had to do maybe a couple more classes, and the series will be totally completed. It's archived, so you can see and start doing detox and opening up your lifestyle center. Actually, due to this program, we have a lot of people that have already started doing detox. This is a 10-day detox. So people are doing detoxes in patients' houses or people's houses, friends' houses, or your own house. If you have lifestyle center, you're doing your lifestyle center. So that's been our groups that join our Med Missionaries, they're super, super active. And we provide the material consistently. And so that's what is coming up. But the most important thing now, which is a big day for us, for Med Missionary, is the program that we're going to bring it to the churches. There is something that we've been wanting to do for a while. So we're just so blessed and so happy that it's going to come to the churches and then the communities also. So the program is called the Autoimmune Recovery Program. And this program is specifically to bring it to the churches. A lot of people are familiar with the CHIP program, right? It was very popular, but it's gone. So we need something in the churches to bring a program that is going to help people decrease pain and inflammation, and also help with these conditions that perhaps not many people are addressing, the autoimmune conditions. So this is going to be a program that is going to be 4 weeks. So it's 2 hours. You can pick up a day. Usually Mondays are good, 2 hours on Mondays for 4 weeks. And we have worked really hard to make it super comprehensive. This is going to be, so the way it works is that people had to be familiar with that course. So you sign up for the course. After that, you join the membership, which we continued feeding with a lot of knowledge of all types. There is so much information that we do every Thursday night for our members. So once you are a member, you can bring this program to the church. It's going to be very inexpensive. It's also it's very comprehensive. It's to help the church, the people in the church, to follow the health message, because we like to follow the principles that we have learned of the spirit prophecy incorporated in our programs. And also, this is for the community too. So when you do a program like this, you can invite the community and you invite the members. Typically, doing the enrich first will be great, and after you have bring the program to the church, it'll be wonderful to invite the community. But you can do both at the same time too. So you have this program that it has it's gonna include the main topics on health, like autoimmune, like anti-inflammatory foods. It's gonna be leaky gut, things like that. So we picked the main 6 lessons that Dr. Joyce does in our program. So it's gonna be showing in the 4 weeks. Then it's gonna be food demonstration of our favorite recipes, so they can try the recipes. Is going to be also the spiritual part that Dr. Joyce worked really hard to be sure that the spiritual part is incorporated into the program, and is with passages of the spirit prophecy in the Bible, key passages that goes along with this program, and it's very interactive. They're gonna have to at the end of each program answer questions as a group and with the teacher. So all this is going to be exactly, we have manual for the facilitator. It's a big manual that it tells you exactly what to do, the links that you have to use, the links for the food preparation, the links of the lectures, the links for the PowerPoints that you're going to be presenting. It's in order, everything for each week. So it's going to be an amazing program that is very easy to present it, but it is also very professional, very profound. So I would like to show you a little bit of what we've been working. So I'm going to share my screen. Hopefully it's there. Okay, it's here. So here we have our website. Let me move this. Okay, our website is Men Missionary, and we have the course here. We have a student orientation, and we have the course. You click in there, and even now, right now it's open already. I think today was open for everybody that's signing up, so you can go into the website and see all the information that we have there. We start the live programs on Sundays, but here we have membership also, which is what we do for our members every Thursdays. And also our members, we provide so much information. And here's Beyond Men Missionary. We provide PowerPoints to present in the churches. We provide them, how to open the lifestyle centers. We provide information how to become ambassadors of the health message. So there is so much information there. And now, and we're going to add it, the natural remedies is going to be added into the course, not the membership. We want everybody to be familiar with that, even if you don't become a member. But this is a big one here, the Autoimmune Recovery Plan, which is going to be the program that's going to be brought to the church. So here, I'm just going to navigate a little bit into the program. So this is the Autoimmune Recovery Program. So the facilitators, they're going to have a book with all the information, plus they're going to have this website. No, it's a page where they go. So in the page, what we have is the 4 weeks. So it's week 1, 2, 3, and 4. In the syllabus, in the book, the manual for the facilitators is going to tell you week 1, you're going to do this, and this, but whatever you have to show in the screen is going to be here in each week. So you're going to browse it. I'm not sure it's up yet totally, but let me see what we have so far. Okay, so we have the lecture with Dr. Joyce about the autoimmune disease. And then we're going to have, after that, the group activity and a spiritual lesson. And you'll be able to show the PowerPoint and go over the PowerPoint with the people that sign up. Then the first class, you're going to go to the shopping list, because for us, we focus on the food. Everything is important, but the food is what is missing. The details of the food. So we're gonna be very practical and go over the shopping list of what they have to do. So that is week 1. So I'm going to quickly go to week 2. See, as you see, it's so simple. Everything is right here, just for you to click and show the people that are going to sign up, the students. So week 2, we have here this is the lecture. And the lecture, it is on, I believe it's in leaky gut. I think we need to add it here, the title. We miss here the title of the name of the lecture. So we will add that. And then we're going to have a group activity about the lecture that Dr. Joyce is presenting. And then we're going to go into the spiritual lesson about that lecture. Then we have, this is week 2. Week 2, we have double program because the first week is very busy and the last week is very busy. So the second and third week, we're going to have more lectures. So here we have the lecture again that we need to add what the name of this is. And then we have the group activity and the spiritual lesson about this lecture. And then we're going to go over the therapeutic protocol. Actually, the week 1, we had to also go over the menu. So we will add that. And then we're going to go to the last week. Let's see, we're going to go back and we're going to go week. Okay, we haven't shown week 3. Let me go to week 3. So it's going to be 2 lectures. So we have here 1 lecture, then group activity, a spiritual lesson for that lecture. Then we have another lecture by Dr. Joyce with the group activity and the spiritual lesson. And your book is gonna show you exactly what recipes are gonna be shown live there where you are there, and we have in the book and the manual all the information about it. This week 1, 2, 3, and 4 here in the website is to show them in the screen. Everything else is gonna be in the manual. So this is the last week. In the last week, we are only gonna have 1 lecture because it's busy and the last time. So we're gonna have the lecture. We're gonna have the group activity, spiritual lesson, and then we're gonna have here. We're gonna bring some foods we're gonna demonstrate. Some foods we're just gonna put a video because it might take a little longer to demonstrate, but every time something is gonna be demonstrated live there. And we pick something simple that doesn't take that much time, but the people can enjoy the flavors of the food. And then we're gonna invite them. We wanna invite the people that take these classes also to join the med missionary community. We want to be more and more and more medical missionaries to bring this message to the world. So we are going to invite them if they desire, if they that's their desire to join. So that is the program. Perhaps we can go just very shortly. I don't know if Davina, we still have time. Davina I'm going to stop sharing. Davina can show us maybe
Sure.
the manual. So we have a manual that, so the manual is for the facilitator, and then we have a workbook for the students. So the student will have everything they need to follow up what we're doing. They will have the protocols. They will have the menus, the therapeutic menus. that we did. There is a little different than the program that we teach, just to have more variety, even for the our students. So it is an extremely comprehensive program that will be very simple to present it. It won't take much time preparing because we have prepared everything for you.
So this is a program that somebody who's already taken MedMissionary or maybe taken our other course. We have another online course called the Autoimmune Recovery Plan. Dr. Janie Unruh, who is here this evening, she helps with our autoimmune recovery plan. That's another online course we have. It might be a little confusing because this sounds very similar. It's called the Autoimmune Recovery Program. And so this is a program that you can put on at your church. And so this is something that once you're familiar with the principles of what we do, that you want to take this to your church and do some kind of program for your church and your community. Now we have come up with pretty much everything that you need to do it in a very simple way. You can show these videos. You have the spiritual applications that you can have discussions with and that kind of thing. You have everything that you need to do a food demonstration, and you have it all together. And so the courses are online. So medmissionary.com and the autoimmunerecoveryplan.com. If Davina can put that into the chat and let people know about where the courses are online. But this autoimmune recovery program, this is to do in person at your church, to invite community members to come to your church on a weekly basis to learn about this, to get to know people and to learn about how better to improve their health.
Yes. So we're going to show you a little bit of the program. So if you can scroll down, Davina, we can go over really quick. I like to show them the syllabus. So if we go, the first part is going to be a letter to bring it to the church to present this program. So it can be approved by the board. So it shows you how to start it, what is the budget. So this is the letter. So we are going to present it to the church, the prices of the facilitator manual and the prices also for the students. The students will have to buy the workbook, which is $25. That's all they have to spend. The church will have to give some money for the food demonstrations, which is about $100. So it's very low cost. And the church will have to buy the manual, the facilitator manual, unless the member would like to buy that manual. So it is, it's going to be, we're going to have it in the printed format and also in ebook format, because since we do this globally, so we cannot provide this as in the print format for everybody. Okay, so this is the letter that's gonna go. The students also can have it just the ebook, which is gonna be $10. So it's a super, super economical program. The church might wanna ask the people that join to charge. The church could charge for them also if they wish, but for us, this is gonna be super economical. Okay, so we're gonna move to the syllabus, and then we have this facilitator and student syllabus. So the facilitator is gonna have all the information in one book. So it's gonna show here week 1 exactly what to do, week 1, and then we're gonna keep moving down, and we have the student, what the student need to have on week 1, and then we're gonna move to week 2. So week 2, so we have, the order is this. You start with a PowerPoint, which we have it in our page that I show. So we start with a PowerPoint, then we start with a lecture, the lecture after another PowerPoint with the activities, and then we have another another video with the lecture. So that's the sequence. And then toward the end we do the demonstrations. So if you see number 5, it's going to be food demonstration. And we have exactly what you need to make the food demonstrations, the equipment that you needed, the recipes here, all in one place. So you have everything on the tip of your hands. Okay, so we can keep going down.
What is the cost of the manual, Mercy? Someone is
The
asking.
cost of the manual is $50. And you can ask the church to pay, or you can just have it for yourself, because you can do this also at your house. You can invite your neighbors, and you can do this program also for your community. Okay, so then we go to week 3. Is the same thing, the same sequence. This is week 2 still. Week 3, this is the same sequence that we're going, so we can go down. So this is pretty much for the facilitator to know exactly what to do, how to prepare. So let's keep going down in equipment, the recipes, and this is for the students in green part. And then we had week 4. So we have exactly what they need to do. Sometimes they're gonna have to show up videos, how to prepare some foods, which we provide all the links that you can just click and have it. This will be when you have the ebook. So sometimes the ebook is, but you have all these links already in the in the page that we show you. So this is here exactly the recipes they're gonna show, and the amounts of how much you had to buy it for that. So that's week 4. And then we have more information below about, let's say that, let's keep on going. Instructional script. This is how, if you like something to welcome. So we have an example of how to welcome the people. You start with a prayer, the introduction with the students, the first class, the first session. Then you go to the syllabus for following the sequence, and then you start showing the videos. So we have the links here too, but you will follow the videos that we show you on week 1, 2, 3, 4 on the page, because everything is there. Just to anything that you're gonna show in the screen is right there. Okay, let's keep on going. So this just keeps showing you exactly what to do and the timing, because the timing is very important. It has to be 2 hours every time. So we put the times here for everything that you're gonna do. So it's total of 120 minutes. If we can keep going on, this is still the manual book. This is just showing you week by week for the student and for the teacher, because the teacher has to have everything in one book. So then we have the classes. This is the shopping list. So the student is going to have the shopping list, the teacher is going to have the shopping list. So let's keep on going. And then here's this student workbook that will be provided by the church, or we prefer that the people buy this book. So here's the session 1, and we have here also explaining the overview. What is the sequence of everything in more without the links, to make it very comprehensive. And this is also for the student, right? This is for the student. Okay, so we're gonna keep on going down, and I'm very excited to show you. Okay, here's the spiritual lesson that's gonna be in the PowerPoint. This is gonna be the foods. This is so nice. Food groups and recommended serving sizes. So they will know exactly what are the sizes and the foods that the anti-inflammatory foods. This is totally we're not going to use anything that's processed. So everything is from scratch. So we're going to keep on going down, and it's going to show you the, okay, this is servings for foods, how much of the servings a day to make it plant-based that is very balanced. So the servings are there. And then we have here the shopping list again. And the first shopping list is for the classes. This shopping list is for people to buy it and follow the program at home. Okay, so let's keep on going. I think after that we have the therapeutic menu. So here's for the menu. So it's a little different than the program the menu that we have that we're teaching our classes, because we updated and upgraded because we have new recipes now. So it's a little different. We're still going to be soaking and sprouting. So everything has very nice pictures also with the new recipes also. So let's keep going down. So we're going to have exactly what they're going to eat, the breakfast one. And then we're going to have breakfast, lunch one. See, we have that new recipe, the carrot sauce. Then we have, this is a new way of putting together a lunch. We have a non-nightshade salsa. And this one, the yuca, and we added a sauce for the yuca, which we don't have that in our program. Then we have breakfast for the second day. Yeah, we can keep going on. And with all the recipes and pictures. And we have next butters also. And these are new pictures also. This is for a lunch day too. And we have, this is another new recipe that we didn't have it in our program. This is another new recipe. We have a malanga salad that people super love it. So that's another new recipe. So let's keep on going. By the way, anybody that want to buy this is going to be available because there is more information here, much more information. So there is malanga recipe here with pictures. And then we have quinoa rolls. Those are not new. But then we have this other recipe with a different variety, putting it together. And let's keep going. So we have, this is a new recipe that we put in this dressing, and we have the protocol. So the protocol, this is brand new that we don't have in our course. So this is made specifically for the churches. So we have exactly all the drinks in one place and for the protocol. So we do in the morning the lemon drink, and evening charcoal. The morning is lemon garlic drink with meals, and lemon garlic drink with lunch, ginger at night. And then we have the turmeric powder for breakfast. We have the onion broth for later on. We can keep going down. And then we have the ground flaxseed is for the morning. So then the green juices is for 1 to 3 times a day. So that's why we put it morning, noon, and evening. So everything we put it in one place, so people don't need to be looking all over. And then we also have the timing. So if we can go to the schedule. So we have the schedule below. I think it's below therapeutic protocols. We keep going down. There is more explanations about breakfast, lunch, dinners. And then we have here the schedule. So we have the schedule, exactly what to do. Since you get up in the morning, this is a 2-meal schedule. And so we have here the timing. This is the timing. What we show you first was the recipes in one place, and this is the timing in one place. So if we can keep going down. Yeah, well, let's just keep going down. We have another menu for 3-day menu that we put it together. So this is a little different the way we put it than the program that we training. So this is for 3 days. And the reason we did 3 days because some people need to gain weight. So they will need to eat 3 times a day. So all the schedule is here. So, okay, so it's pretty much that. And then this is day 1 when we training. And then we go to the next, if we can keep going down really quick, maybe to see we just finished session 1. This is session 2. And then we're going to go to session 3. This is all the information that's going to be in the PowerPoint. So this is lesson 3. And then with all the information, the sequence, and lesson 4 with all the information in the sequence. And then the spiritual lesson 5. And let's see, I think it's 6 sessions. So this is lesson 6 by session 4. if we can keep going. Okay, so I believe this is the last part, right? Okay, so now, and that's it. So as you see, it is everything you needed to direct the program. And then we have the extracts from this manual, we have it for the student. So that's what we will be doing. We will give all the support that our members need to do this program. So we're gonna be there with our staff to support our students to bring this program to their churches and their communities. So I think we have a lot of questions, so we can answer questions now.
Mercy, the questions that I saw, one was, can we do this on a DVD? Because some churches are in the country, some homes are in the country, they don't have good internet availability. So would we be able to do that on a
I think
DVD?
this we can do something like this. It's just like there's very few churches perhaps that have that the DVDs, but we could work on making this available. I think the videos shouldn't be a big problem because we just have to move the information into videos. The PowerPoints, that's what we're talking about, right? All the PowerPoints.
PowerPoints and the video, because like that's all shared by the internet. And so they're
Yeah,
wondering.
that will be a little complicated about, the videos for the foods that we're gonna show. That those will be, you will have to make it at the church. So you couldn't show those videos because if you don't have internet at the church, then you will have to do it. Those are very simple. You'll have to take maybe 20 extra minutes to do all those videos. But everything else we
So
can
you're
provide.
saying people would have to download the videos?
No, oh, that's one possibility. Maybe that's what they can do, or they can just show it. They will
Oh.
have to just show how to do the recipe at the church.
Oh, don't show the video, just show how to do the recipe. And yes.
Our recipes are super simple, so I think that's a good way to do it in case they do not have internet in the church.
Yeah. So right now, how much does it cost for a church to put this program on?
So the church is gonna have to pay $50 for the facilitator books and $100 for the food supplies. So it'll be about $150. Is this, yeah, it's extremely low cost. The students will have to buy their book, which is $25.
So
What is-
we're not getting any money from the church.
We're not getting any money for the church. We might be getting some for the books that we're selling, which those books, when we sell books, what we do is we translate into other languages. So the money that comes when we sell books is to pay for expanding the work. So we're gonna have to translate this in other languages, which we already started in Spanish. So all the little profit that we might have, it will be going into expanding the work.
Okay, so just want to clarify then that we're not charging the church to put on the program. It is just you're buying the book that we're making. There is cost that goes into the books. We have to spend quite a bit of time on these things. And so I hope that people are aware of how much time Mercy and Davina especially have put into this, and our graphic designer to doing this. This has taken a significant amount of time. And so, yeah, this is a labor of love. Now, the protocol is not in the cookbook. It is in the manual, and it is so it's in all our programs, the online course, as well as the church program that we're doing. So there's that. And so are the students that come, are the people that you put this program on for, are they going to be charged? Or is this supposed to be a free program?
It's up to the church. Sometimes they value when they charge, but if they pay for their own student book, the workbook, that's good. As long as they're investing something
How much is that student workbook, and how much
The
is
workbook is $25. And
so we would want them to pay for the cookbook and the student workbook. So that would be a total of $50.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, and they don't necessarily need the book, but if they like it, it will expand, the recipes. It will be great. Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody said if this is going to be recorded. Yeah, it's going to be in YouTube.
Yes. And then maybe colporteurs can sell the books. Yes, for those of you who don't know, we do have a colporteur program. You can reach out to us and ask us about that. We can sell you the books at a lowered rate so that you can colporteur it. And we have this in Canada as well, don't we? With Davina?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Somebody saying, is this in person? This is in person for the churches and the community. If you want to invite people online, then we have our course online. This will be the best way to just send people to our online course. But this program is in person.
Yes, the program is in person. Are we working on the Spanish church program?
We are working. We have our dietitian, which is bilingual. That is already working on the translation. So the Spanish is gonna come very quick. Also, somebody's asking. Someone is on the membership. Can they access all these courses? They can access the week 1, 2, 3, 4. All this is gonna be available for the members. They will have to buy the book.
Yeah, I've been answering a lot of questions in the chat too. And Tarlene's asking, how will we be able to present this when we can't buy or sell? So Tarlene, when we get to that point, I am sure we'll have to figure something out. So yeah, we're gonna, but until then, we just keep on plugging away, right? Keep on plugging away. I'm in Perth, Western Australia. Do you have any contacts here that I can link up with? So Maria, I don't know if you've taken our course, but we have a signal group for people who've taken the course, and you would be able to reach out to them. And on our Facebook group, there are a number of people from Australia in the Facebook group, Med Missionary. So I know that we do have a number of Australians and people in New Zealand and that type of thing. So I hope that's helpful. Is the workbook available in Canada?
We will only have the printed book in United States to start with. If we have a lot of people that are interested, we can also, ship it to Canada. So somebody's asking, can Challenge Health Retreat be affiliated training center? For sure. Any lifestyle centers, we like helping and supporting lifestyle centers. So any lifestyle center will be able to do this program.
And let's see, are the online course instructors instructor-led or self-paced? They are instructor-led. There is a certain time frame in which you want to finish everything. It's 2 months. And if you do not finish in 2 months, I want to clarify. So there's 2 courses. One is the Autoimmune Recovery Plan, and that is something that is ever going. So you can join at any time, and you have it for as long as we have internet. So that's the autoimmunerecoveryplan.com. You can go to autoimmunerecoveryplan.com. The medmissionary.com course, this is something that is only for 2 months. We start January 7 and we go for 2 months. After that, you must finish within that 2-month period of time, or else you and it's not a bad thing. It's just that you will have time when you the membership, and the membership is $15 a month or $150 a year, and that allows you not only to have access to the course still, but also you would still have access to being able to join all the live classes that keep coming every 2 months. You would have access to the Thursday evening membership meetings like we're having right now, and into the PowerPoints and beyond Med Missionary and all the training and that type of thing. So it's not like like it would be a punishment if you didn't finish. You would just have to do it under the membership.
There's another question. How do we schedule you for our churches? Well, we usually get emails through, isn't it hello@medmissionary.com or info?
Info at
Okay.
medmissionary.com. I'll put it in the chat.
Thank you. And how much is the membership? The membership is $150 a year. So, and you will be able to enter in every program and Thursday nights and everything we have. Somebody's recommending that we have flash drives. Well, something to think about. See if we can get that.
How many facilitators do you need to have a church program?
You know, what we recommend is having the person that's directing one facilitator and 2 assistants, because the food demonstration, you need assistants. But for directing the course, because everything is ready to go and is all programmed for you, so you don't need help for that, but you will need help for the food preparation, cleaning, things like that. Also welcoming people, things like that. So you have to have a team for that.
Ronette is asking, what is the cost for the autoimmune course? The autoimmune course is $500, and for the med missionary course is $400. And Dee Dee is asking, is the missionary not compensated if they want to do this full time? So if you're wanting to do this medical missionary work full time, what we have been trying to do with our course is we're trying to help you figure out ways that you can sustain yourself. But so this is, you know, the way that we have done everything so far is that we have been fully self-sustaining. I work, Mercy has worked, and we have funded everything. And now we are happy that Med Missionary and the Autoimmune Recovery Plan are able to support themselves. And we probably would be able to support ourselves better, but we are putting everything back into building up more programs and going into more countries. So now this January, we will start with our 4th language. We have English, Spanish, Romanian, and this Monday we will start with Portuguese. Wonderful. So now that's our 4th language. We're working on getting the language, the Arabic language, and we also want the Chinese language. And so this all takes considerable, money and time. And so what we try to train our medical missionaries to do is figure out what is the problem that you see around you that God has given you talents to solve. And then what is it that you can do to solve that problem using this medical missionary work that you are learning about? Many of the people that we are training, they are either doing health coaching, or many of them who are good at cooking and this kind of thing, they're starting to bake bread and to sell it to people, giving them the special recipes that they've used in the course. They're making now these gluten-free organic breads for people, the granolas, the waffles, the things that take more time and more difficult to do. And they are being very successful in doing that. And so this part, as far as like finding compensation, we're not going to try to figure that part out at this point. We want our people to be as self-sustaining as possible. Because I think that is personally the model that I feel most comfortable with. So I would really, really try to figure out how we can do this in a way that people are going to learn the skills they need to be as self-sustaining as possible. Marina saying, I have an autoimmune disease and an active issue for which I have upcoming appointments. Is this course what I should be doing, or another autoimmune course that you have available? This course I would recommend. We've had a number of people significantly improve their autoimmune conditions. If you go on Med Missionary, the YouTube channel, you will see many testimonies of people who have had autoimmune conditions, who have had many different conditions and improved. So please do. And Mercy, did you have another thing you wanted to say?
Somebody saying, when is it available for purchase? So, the printed book is finished, but, it takes a while to be available because they had to ship it from another country. But the ebook will be ready in 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks, this program will be available. And so we will announce in an email. So sign up for the Med Missionary newsletter. So keep updated with everything that's going on.
So someone has asked, I tried to go to the Autoimmune Recovery site, but could not get in, though I have a membership. Okay, so when you have a membership with Med Missionary, you are able to get into medmissionary.com and you're able to get to the course. But the Autoimmune Recovery Plan is a totally different course. It's a totally different online course. So you would not be able to access that unless that's how you got into the membership, because people from the Autoimmune Recovery Plan can get into the membership right now. What are the times for the Med Missionary Program presentations? It's at 7 a.m. for the English and at what time for Spanish? It's 7 a.m. Sunday.
Yes, 6 o'clock for Spanish, and
Mhm.
Portuguese is 5 o'clock Pacific time. So it's
Okay.
5, 6, and 7. And we have Romanian is in the afternoon. I believe it's 6 p.m. on Sundays.
Yes.
Mhm.
So John says our church board would need to approve this outreach ministry, so it is critical that communication, content, and planning be of the highest quality. So John, thank you for that. And maybe let us know if you'd be willing to look over some of the things that we would have to know if that would be adequate for your church. It would be a good practice run for us as we move forward. So, and we have your contact info, so that's good.
It will be great that he was saying that we should have a video or a presentation, or perhaps when the board is meeting, that somebody's planning to them. But I think that a video will be a great idea.
Yes, and Mercy's been asking me to do a video. I guess that would be different, the video for the board versus the
Probably
video
it
for
will
other
work.
people.
It might be the same video. I think it'll be wonderful. But if we want to do 2 different videos, I think it will work.
Do we have a leaky gut course for kids? I think that's a great idea. We need to do something for children. I think that we are really, really kind of missing that. So maybe after we get this going, we can get something for the children. I don't know if parents would be willing, though, to come to a weekly program for kids. Do you think parents would be willing to come to a weekly program for kids, or would they just want one that they see online, kind of like the online courses that we have?
It depends the ages. Like our foods, 3-year-old and above, it should be the same food. Even 2-year-old, just the amounts will be smaller amounts. But I don't know if they're referring to.
No, they're talking about the course. They're talking about explaining to children in a way that children can understand, which I think is a valid point, because so many parents, they don't want to do this because they feel like their children are going to be hesitant. And so I think it would be a good thing to do for kids.
Mhm.
I'll
It's
let-
after the hour. We can finish with a word of prayer. Thank you so much for joining. We're going to move into the Spanish program.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that. Mercy, you want to pray for us?
Yes, let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for allowing us to do this course and bringing it to the churches and expanding your work and bringing the community, giving this health message, and that it will bring the gospel to them. So we just want to ask you that you bless this course and you help us to expand it to whatever capacity and needs to be expanded. We ask you that everybody that joined today that can be a part of it somehow. So just want to ask you to bless everybody that's interested in being part of the end times work. And we just want to thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to be a part of it. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Amen.
God bless everybody. We hope to see you on Sunday at 7 o'clock. I think tomorrow is the last day to sign up. So hopefully we can see you on Sunday.
This will be on YouTube, our YouTube channel. So thank you for joining.